I'm really, listen, I done been on here like 3 times trying to figure this out. I don't know why the screen is like super duper black. I don't see anything. I don't see any video. But when I went back off and then came back on, it looked like it was recording, or it did a whole full recording of me. But I don't know why it's like this. So I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna record, and then I'm gonna upload it, and we're gonna see what it look like. And then on the back end, if I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I'll probably still keep it. But um, yeah, I don't know what this is about. Like they always be doing new stuff, and then maybe they do update you, and maybe if you don't read everything, I don't know. Then you don't know, but then you got to figure it out on the back end, like me. I figure it out. So bet you cool, he has done it for me. So bet you cool, he has done it for me. While I was worried and couldn't sleep, he was walking behind the scene. Oh, he has taken away the pain and given me joy and peace. Y'all know nothing about that. Oh, bet you're cool. He has done it for me. So yeah, so all things real estate. Let's talk. Let's check. So what? Oh my gosh, I need to take my medicine. Okay, I felt my little pills that I put in here. Now I promise that I won't. I mean, I've been in a lot of pain and in my neck and stuff like that, and I don't know what's going on. So I got these pills that I take, and they help me uh, relax those muscles in those areas and where my body is super tense and stuff. I promise though, once I take these, I will not be super loopy, and I will not be, doping and dipping and stuff on a camera. It doesn't work like that, but they will help me to be able to sleep tonight, and they will be able to help me as I try to get my body back into play, to not have so much pain and stuff like that. Um, so give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Now this song I love. Okay. Yahweh Sabo, Yahweh Sabo, Yahweh Sabo, Yahweh Sabo. I don't know. I probably need to turn this off because I would start singing. Try to turn it down just a little bit more, but all things real estate. Today I was out and about. I had a meeting that I had to handle for my regular life, and then after I was able to get done on my transition back to the house, I was like, you know what? I'm not too far from one of my properties. Let me go past the property. This is the property I talked to y'all about, eviction versus ejectment. In the process and how that looks and what that looks like, right? Going down the line of, versus evicting somebody that has a lease that was a paying tenant at one point and then they stopped, versus someone that was not ever with you, a paying tenant, or does not have a proper lease. And there was some processes that were skipped, or the person, came into your property and literally started living in this property, and you're like, wait, I was away for a little bit, I came back, and now you're here. This is not how this works. So that was the gist of, just a small synopsis of the gist of the property that I'm referring to when I say I was in the area. And so I was driving, and then I was, like, oh, I'm in the area, let me just swoop by. Now, I've already had this conversation with law enforcement about how we're going to go about and what we're going to do. I went past today, and there were notices on the window. There was also notices on the door saying, hey, you were supposed to be out of here. That was not me farting, y'all. I know that y'all probably heard that was my foot on my car, on my, I'll do it again. That's not me farting. It was my foot, my toe rubbing against my my blanket. I'm literally sitting on my bed. This is behind, so I'm literally sitting on my bed. And it did sound like a fart, but that was not me. So I went past. I seen the notices, and the notices was like, "Hey, what's going on? Just letting you know, you're scheduled to be out of here, and you're going to now be out of here." So when I went down and I was talking, I was chit-chatting with one of the people that lived on the block, and he was doing a beautiful job to his mother's house. He was just, he redid it, pulled it out, redid a beautiful. I mean, when I tell you it was a beautiful job, it was a very beautiful job of what he did to his mother's house. Changed it all the way around, but it still kept the concept of what was already there. I literally was like, okay, we went, I want to say, what did we do? We were outside talking because I wanted to make sure my car was cool. One of the elderly, she's one of the matriarchs that been on the block for forever, right? So she's coming down the block, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm not gonna put her name out there. How you doing? So she's talking to me, and we're talking, and then I was like, hey, have you seen them? What is going on? What's the situation? She was like, yeah, I've seen them. First she was like, no. Then she was like, oh yeah, I've seen them. And then I told her what the situation was. I was like, yeah, because they were supposed to have been out on Thursday. Now, mind you, we're in Monday, so this is a whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like the whole weekend done passed. I'm Monday. So she was like, oh, they go through the back. That's it. These mofos, they do what? So instead of going through the front of the house, they want to act like they're not there. And they go through the back of the house. They go through the back of the house. I said, I can't with this. This is just the strangest thing. It's just the strangest thing. It's the strangest thing I've heard. So they was like, oh yeah, they go through the back. Granted, okay, they go through the back. Okay, they go through the back. Whatever. I'm just over it. So lo and behold, they're saying that they go through the back. She's saying that they're still there. They have notification. So they got it. I don't care what they say. I know they got it. And I was just like, this is just ridiculous. Like, who wants to go through the back and forth, the him and hauling? Just leave. Like, you literally, I don't even know if I even updated you guys. I went to the house. they change the locks. Who does that? Why would you check? You really think that this property is yours? I really just don't understand. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What was going on in your psyche? Right here. Right in this part. The part, the cranium that holds that part. What was going on in there? That you thought, you know what? Let's change the locks on her and she'll go away. I think they thought that that would work. How do you do that? She took time. She came to court. She showed evidence. She won. I had nothing to show. I stood there with my hand almost on my hip. Pompous. Lied. She showed proof that I was lying. I'll just change the locks on her. She'll go away. Like, it, sir, don't go. It don't work like that. So, just my thoughts was these people got to really have mental health problems because it's no way. It's no way. And people nowadays just have no, no, no. I don't even know if remorse is the right word. They don't have no thought. They don't have no gall. They don't have no. Do they really feel like they're entitled? Mm-hmm. Do they really feel like I ain't going nowhere? You can't put me out. I don't know what these people think. I don't know what these people think. I don't know what and why these people think what they think. I, I'm confused. Not by much, but just a little. But the fact of that, yeah, everything I try to say don't make it make sense. Nothing makes it make sense when you really sit back and you think about the fact that you thought that you would change the locks on me and I would go away. It doesn't work like that. When you have somebody that's willing to go back, it don't work like that. It might work if the person wasn't fighting you for it, if the person was invested in it, if the person had no thought about it might have worked. But that's not what the case is. And see, I think they've been dealing with other people, no names, that have not given them any resistance, if I can say it like that. Like people have not given them resistance, so they felt like, I do what I want to do. A lot of people think that they can get away with this, and I don't know where that mindset come, because somewhere you had to have been given the word no. Somewhere you had to been told it doesn't work like that. But because you want what you want, I mean, I understand persistence because I sometimes I could be very persistent. But this is beyond persistent. You have to know when you need to know when you like need to fold those hands, like when in the poker game, they'd be like, when you hold them or you want to fold them, you got to know when. And I think this is a time when you should have folded them and humbled yourself and say, hey, I really don't have nowhere to go. I will be out. Can you work with me at least until the first? I probably would have had a little bit more compassion and been like, sure, go ahead. I would have. I definitely would have had more compassion and was like, oh, thank you for communicating that with me. Sure, I'll give you until the first. I would have just took the chance on it and I would have said, sure. I probably would have prayed about it. Or I probably would have, like I said, just having compassion on people, not being just this person that's just like, oh, she don't care, she won't do this, she won't do that. That's not me. Like, not me today. That's not me for real. That's not me. I really do have compassion for people. And just communicate with me. If something's going on, something's happening, communicate that. But you knew that you knew that this situation was going down from a year ago. Because once I got involved, it's a wrap. You was good because you was dealing with somebody else. But the moment I get involved, I'm calm. I'm settled, but I'm a storm. I'm calm. I'm settled, but I'm a storm. I'm a raging storm, and I don't stop till I start lifting stuff up. I'm a raging storm, and I ain't gotta yell. I ain't gotta fight. I come in and start before you know, when you look up, you're like, dang, I done shifted. I ain't even realize I done moved in the spot that I ain't went to. Because I come in and I start shifting stuff. Start moving stuff. I start playing pieces and shit. And you don't even know that it got played. You better believe you was dealing with somebody that was educated. You was dealing with somebody that had a totally different temperament than you. That's the reason why they say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Be quiet and move. But they say gangsters move in silence. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. We told you. We told you literally. When I looked at the paperwork, right? I'm just, having these thoughts in my mind, just really not understanding how they thought that changing the locks was an idea. Literally, when we looked at the paperwork, we were in court, and we looked at the paperwork. March of 2023, we had gave them notification to leave. I want to say around like the 27th. It's about 2 days from now. It's almost a year. You've had even a year to stack up. You wasn't even paying for 2 years, but you had like a year to stack that money up. Your bank account should be fat. I promise you. You let me live rent free for a year, 2 years. It's a wreck. I probably would have been buying everything under the sun, but I still would have had zeros in my account. Okay? Zeros on top of zeros in my account. Not spending the money that I'm putting out for 2 years, just not paying nothing. Gotta be kidding me. How is it? Let me look directly in this camera. How is it that someone cannot be paying to live somewhere, but when it's time to move, you hemming and hawing because you ain't got nowhere to go? There's no way that you out here not saving a penny. And every time you get paid, you either, I'm not going to say what you're doing. You out here not saving any money. So when your rainy day come, you can't use it. That's not cool. We have to have some self-accountability. We have to be more responsible as young adults, old adults, and as period as people. We have to be more responsible as a people, because this is ridiculous. There's no reason why you should be out here stealing people's houses and then talking about you ain't got nowhere to go. You live for free. You lived for free. And if all you paid was your utility bills for the last 2 years, or 2 out of those 3 utility bills, because one clearly you never even touched, but you've been paying utility, 2 out of the 3 utility bills for the last, you was not paying thousands of dollars for utilities. That's just clear. You have not been paying thousands of dollars for utilities. Although we're not even gonna talk about that one bill. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't get it. Your pockets should have been fat. So you was like, oh, don't worry about it. I got down payment to go wherever I need to go. That's it should have been. All right, I'm out. I'll be out 2 weeks. A year ago, you should have been out. You should have already been like, you know what? I'm out of here. You said no. I'm gonna wait for them to put me out. I really don't understand that. I'd be like, I'll save myself the embarrassment. I'm out of here. Like at some point, you just, but there's no thought for that. It was like, no, this is my house. So mentally, in that person's mind, they believe that this is theirs. And I pray, God, I pray that because you hold the heart of the king in your hands. I pray, God, that you soften their heart, that they just get up and leave. No accident, no incident, no damage, no nothing. That they just get up, they see that they have been defeated with a slow and quiet storm, and they fold and go about their business. That's all that I pray, God. But y'all, I just wanted to hop off. I'm gonna hop off. That's what I wanted to hop on to tell y'all, all things real estate. You never know what these people are dealing with in their mind. And I just really I pray for this person. And whoever is giving that person that type of information or bad information, I pray for them. I pray for all of them, Pray for your enemies and those who despitefully use you. I just pray for them because somewhere they have to be psychologically messed up to think that they can change the locks on somebody and the person is going to walk away. Not when the person is invested and that person has, like, I don't wish this on anybody. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is. You going through, like, you gotta. I had to be my own lawyer. Like I could, like, how much time and energy that you spend in these things. Just thinking about that, just thinking about some of that. But I pray for them. I pray their strength. I pray that they are mentally capable and able to make educated decisions come the day that they have to leave. And that they don't do anything that will hurt or harm them or cause them to be in a situation that can be worse than what is going on. Yep. And I'm going to stay out the way because I'm going to mind my business. But I'm going to be looking like, and I told you. Say no. And I told you with my look. Told you I was in here. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can do what you want. But not here. But not here. No, I'm not messing. I'm a very peaceful person since the good Lord has saved me. Now it's like a cop out. God saved me. No, really, like I really have compassion on these people. Like I really feel sad for them at some point. Like it's not even, it's a running joke. Believe me, it's a running joke when I just keep laughing like, yo, they really changed the locks. But I really feel compassion and feel sad that they thought that was an option. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why they would ever thought that was an option. And I would just walk away. Not sure. But it is what it is. I'll give y'all some more information about the unfold of that. So once I get that information, I'll let you guys know. And we'll keep it up to date and let's chat and, get some more information of my real estate journey because this is a journey because you don't know what you're going to be up against, one property at a time until it's completed. So I got one rented out I have 2 more that I have to work on and get rid out. One is down to the bones. And I'll talk about that in another live. And then I have another one which is this one that I have to get somebody out of. And then I gotta redo what needs to be done. I need to go in, assess, get rid of a bunch of stuff, go in and assess, and then deal with that. So we'll see. We'll see. But y'all have a good night. Peace.